Hanımefendiler, beyefendiler, Cloudpunk 3. bölüm. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son parçayı adama vermiştik. Karşılığında eski parçayı bize sağlamıştı. Bunu da Yaşa'ya götürecektik. O tamirci abinin ismini neydi adamın ismi? Emit'e götüreceğiz veyahut da satacaktık. Ben o konuda açıkçası Emit'e götürmeye karar verdim. Tamam, satmamız bize para kazandırır. Doğru ama gerek var mı? Bence gerek yok. Yani başka bir şey olsaydı yapardık. Şimdi ben nasıl şey yapmıştım? Şurada asansörle binmiştim. Bu neymiş? Peki. İletişime geçemedik onunla. Wow. Asansör. Evet, asansörümüzü bekliyoruz. Asansörümüz gelmiyor. Tamam, çok güzel. Biraz bekledik asansörümüzü ya. Bu arada şeyleri falan okuyorum. Yazıları falan da okuyorum da. Teko? Biz Teko ile konuşmuştuk değil mi ya?
Hey, Tico, right?
Evet.
Did you have any luck?
Nari? No, I don't know.
When did you last see her?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Months? Years? You don't know? So where did...
Back in Tokyo, during the Sakura, we had a...
Tokyo? Sorry, I don't know the city very well. Is that below Midtown?
It is a different city.
You mean like a different district?
When I last saw her, it was not in Nivali.
Sorry, Tico, I think you might be getting confused. There is only Nivalis. Everything west is just townships and settlements. There are no more cities. This is it.
We grew up together.
Tico, that must have been a very long time ago.
I don't really understand when people talk like that.
You don't understand what?
When people say the feelings are from long ago, they don't change. The people you cared about when you were young, have those feelings gone away?
I guess not, but some of them aren't around to love anymore.
I don't understand. We sat on... She ate fresh strawberries, and we watched the sun rise together every day through the summer. Then one day the sun rose, and it was too bright. Far too bright. Her family said they would have to move away.
I think your memories go back very far, Tico.
Nari and I grew up together, even after the big sunrise when she moved away. All I wanted was... When she left, it was like I didn't exist anymore. When she moved to Tokyo, we would see each other less and less often. Then, one day, it is not fair.
I moved here from far away too. I know how you feel.
Are you alone here too?
Not quite. I have one friend, maybe two.
I have to keep looking for Nari. She might be looking for...
Where will you go next?
I have heard people live in the thermal vents where they use the steam to stay alive. I will look for Nari there. She always liked the bathhouses.
That sounds like a good plan.
Do you think the vents will be like the bathhouses back in our village?
I don't think so, Tico. But you never know.
Bu adamdan değişik bir hikaye çıkacak ya. Yani dünyada bir defa tek şehir olduğunu adamdan öğrendik ve o adamın bizim günümüzle bir bağlantısı var. Yani geçmişle bir bağlantısı var kısacası. Şuna binelim. Ona binelim ve yavaştan nereden gidelim? Şuradan gidelim değil mi? Allah. Biz şimdi parçayı Emit'e verelim. O iş bir çıksın. Üçüncü bölümü çekiyorum. Hala şey yapamadım ya bir. Burası tamir. Aa bir dakika. Emit maviydi değil mi? Oo az kalsın. Az kalsın şey yapıyordum ya. Patlatıyordum yapmak istediğimi. Dur biz şeye gideceğiz. Maviye gideceğiz. Tamam. Maviye. Yolculuk maviye. Ya bu oyunun tek eksiği bence müzik ya. Şu ana kadar gördüğüm en büyük eksiği müzik. Şu arabada bir gıy gıy gıy gıy bir şeyler çalmalıydı ya. Grand Theft Auto gibi. Evet. Çarpma bize abicim. Geldik. Emmett Bey, merhabalar.
Hi, Emmett. Joe said to give this to
Joe's near as old as me. Can't believe he's still
He said this clears his debt.
close enough. He doesn't win many races. 14th place doesn't award a lot of prize money.
So he won't need to retire.
Soon, but not today. This wipes the slate for me. I'll fix up his hova when he comes in again.
That's good, I guess. See you later, Emmett.
Will Joe keep racing?
I guess that's up to him.
Vay be.
I found out more about CORA.
Ah, ne
It's
buldun
very
acaba?
confusing.
Hold on to it for now. I've got something I've got to do.
Another job?
No, if you're about to give me a headache worth of data, I need a coffee first.
Kafe mi? Aa hakikaten ben şaka yapıyor zannettim. Hakikaten kendi kahve al yazıyor. Peki gidelim. Gene giriyoruz kanalizasyonumuza. Ve çıktık. Duruşumlar. Arkadan çarpmaya çok seven arkadaşlar. Oh, yavaş yavaş gidelim. Tıy tıy tıy tıy. Aman aman. Aman aman. Biz nereye gidiyoruz ya? Bir tane daha deliğe girdik. Eskişehir. Eskişehir'den çıktık. Ha pardon, bu Eskişehir'e geldik biz. Eskişehir'den çıkmadık, burası Eskişehir'in girişiydi. Biz kendimize kahveyi nereden alacağız bu arada? Şeye falan mı gidiyoruz? Su şebekesi. Şu aralardan falan girelim ya. Burası yukarıda mıdır? Sanki yukarıdadır ama. Evet. Yok, yukarıda değil, aşağıda. Çok uzaklaşıyorum. Tamam. Buradan bir kahve alacağız kendimize. Peki park yerimiz nerede? Kahveci çocuk. Kahveci çocuk. Ya en yakın park yeri şurası mı? Bir çarpmasak olmayacak yani şu aleti, yani emanet yani bir şey değil. Bak altını da sürttük aracın. İyi mi? Bu neymiş? Ha, Zabit Bey ya.
Ma'am, have you found anything?
Can't say that I have.
If you find anything suspicious, bring it to me.
Tamam ya, Zabit Bey ayıp ediyorsunuz sana. Halokeş. Halokeş'imiz bile yok ya. Burası açık. Aa, burası açık. Ha, yok değilmiş. Acaba öyle bir şey yapabiliyor muyuz dedim ama olmadı. Karşıda otel var. Yılanlar var. Deli Fişek Simpson. Bununla konuşmamıştık galiba. Evet.
Come here a minute.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around here, I can tell.
Because of my dark, exotic eyes, right? Give me a break.
No, because you obviously don't realize who I am. When someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right. I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee in peace, please.
I'm Dynamite Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for...
If you say...
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashions for my next music video. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula, right?
You're a music video director?
I'm a record exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand construction technician.
And
Adamda her şey var ya.
sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the background for my next music video.
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigan sounds tempting,
Tell me a little more about your people.
I really don't feel like it.
I bet your people enjoy my music, even there.
I don't think we do.
Perhaps playing my music requires technology beyond your means.
We're not savages. We're farmers. And we have our own music.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. I must learn more. How could I learn about your people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
What? I grew up playing Bach.
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that to...
If you pay me.
Perhaps, if you tell me more, what does the pattern mean?
It's a catapult. For my people, it's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect them.
From...
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in Dolly's next video.
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really? Might I have it?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really allow me to have this? Sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the music video. Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might speak again.
Goodbye.
Vay be. Çiçeğimizi verdik ya.
Oh no, your mother's flower.
Evet.
You gave it away.
Aynısını
Mom
dedim.
didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used it as a bookmark.
Vay
Does it
çakal.
really protect women from predatory men?
It's just a dead flower, Camus.
Vay çakal, yalan söylemiş.
Hey, you...
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need...
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steps. My name's Haldo.
Rania, driver. So what went wrong?
Everything.
Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office, a debt corp took my augments. The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table so numb I could barely see.
Take some money for food.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see the Eastern Peninsula one day.
Maybe you will.
What a lovely smile you have when you tell a kind lie, Rania.
Güzel ya, bu ufak dokunuşlar iyi olmuş ya oyunda. Keyifli. Şimdi biz ne yapıyorduk ya? Ha, şuraya gidecektik değil mi? Kahve içecektik. Milletle konuşmaktan yapacağımız işi unuttuk ya. Şimdi biz buradan girsek oradan çıkar mıyız? Vallahi çıktık. Kahveci çocuk. Neo mu? Dur önce kahve işini halledelim.
I saw you looking at me from over there.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town, and this coffee...
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since I was in my teens.
You look like you're still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's done to my growth.
So, you're actually...
75.
Vay
Well, Grandpa,
maşallah.
it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up.
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I mean, all right, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something. How specific?
We...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles, or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We only shoot targets.
I believe the humans and the targets can coexist peacefully.
What about pizza?
Better. What kind?
Artichoke and avo? From the new hipster place uptown.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee guy. Maybe some other time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like, Rania.
We'll see.
Vay be. 70 yaşındaymış. Peki bir şey diyeceğim, biz kahveyi aldık mı? Yok. Biz adamla muhabbet ettik sadece. Ha, Neo'dan alacağız kahveyi zaten ya bu arada. Ha, kahveci çocuk dediği kahve içen anlamında gibi. Şimdi onu alırız. Sadece şunları bir alalım ya. Şunları toplayalım. Burada da payvon var. Arkadaşlar, payvonumuz da orada. Şuna girseydik ya. Başka bir şey var mı burada? Şunlar. Şu kartları da Evelyn için toplayalım da. Şimdi kahvemizi alabiliriz gönül rahatlığıyla. Sevgili Neo'dan.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo.
That's good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
Teşekkürler, sağ olasın. Şimdi zank diye telefonumuz çalar. Santralimiz arar bizi. Yok ama arıyor.
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about CORA.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Şuraya Konami yazmak
personality
yerine
Camus
Konami mi
offline.
yazmışlar?
Generic automata reinstated.
Ay gene mi geldi
Alright, Mr.
buraya?
Personality. Tell me what we know about CORA now.
3 distinct data points of origin for CORA. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
CORA is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if CORA exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best
Buna gerek
data
yoktu ya.
suggests CORA is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about CORA then?
Day-to-day usage of CORA in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. CORA knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for CORA?
Yes, one from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, CORA is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will CORA soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
CORA is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the Internet.
CORA, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about CORA?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Ya şimdi keşke şey yapsa ya, bu görevlilerimizi önceden verse de. Böyle konuşmaları dinliyoruz, iyi hoş güzel de. Ben bir şey de yapamıyorum. Benzinimiz var mı? İdare eder. Ha, bir şey de yapamıyorum. En azından hani biz bir yere giderken dinlesek yani şeyi. Ya da ne yapacağım, böyle dolaşacağım. Görev mi? Yan görev mi olayım? Şuraya gelmişken tamir edelim bunu. Heh, santra. Şu dikey iticiyi de alalım ya.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your hava?
I was on a break.
Evet.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No, why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay, what you got for me?
Ver artık ya. Vallahi dönmekten sıkıldım ya.
There's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fascinating, Control.
Ya şu görevleri baştan şöyle bir versen, biz de böyle diyalog dinliyoruz çünkü hani en azından hep beraber zamandan kazanıyor oluruz yani. Şuradan da var mıyız? Mesnet bölgesine geldik. Trenler geçiyor. Vay vay vay. Gene park yerine en uca mı koydunuz ya? Bu yükselme alçalma şeyi fark etti ya bu arada. Bayağı hızlı şey yapıyoruz. Vallahi herhalde buradan gidiyoruz. Dur bakalım. Aa, burası bayağı şey gibi ya. Cadde sokak gibi yapmışlar. Vişneli turta bile satıyor adamlar. Bu ne ya? Elden aldık. İnsan eli mi?
One slice, please. Oh, wait, are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
Yeah, but where would you get real cherries in Navalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
I swear, these taste exactly like cherries.
That is not a normal thing to say about actual cherries.
You want a slice or not?
Yes. No. I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home.
No, actually, I'm good.
Suit yourself, country girl.
Biz bu muhabbeti niye yaptık o zaman o kadar ya? Gazinoya geldik. Hayvan. Yok abi gazinoya yapıyoruz. Hayvan. Şahinci mi? Şahinci bir saniye bekle de. Şu şeyi nerede gördüm lan? Adamın gerçekten Şahin var değil mi şeyinde? Yok. Gördüm. Şahinciyle de konuşalım. Ay Şahinci. Şahinci para kasıyor ya.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are...
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Ah.
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure, but what...
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend...
Ay ay. Norman'la konuştuk yani. Gene bir ton şey dinledik açıkçası ya. Yani ben siz de okuyun diye çok şey yapmak istemiyorum. Girmek istemiyorum. Şu Jill'la da bir konuşalım.
Are you the delivery person?
Evet.
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about...
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah.
Okay then. Good luck.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Neyse, görevimizi aldık bari. Şimdi gidebiliriz artık. Aa, santral arıyor. Şunu da toplayayım diyeceğim de.
Met that guy going on the ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
Hadi
I don't
ya.
get it.
You lived outside Navalos, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we drop them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Gene 2 seçenek verdi bize ya. Ya ben şey yapmayacağım ya bu oyunda. Bunu da şeye götüreceğim. Cloudpunk'a şey yapalım. Biz mi iyi olalım hep? Biz mi şey yapalım ya? Değil mi? Bize iş verilmiş, biz yapalım, bitsin gitsin. Allah bunlar nerede ya? Bir dakika abi. Ha buradaymış bu. Elektronik. Şurada bir şey var ama galiba yukarıda bir yerde. Şurada kart var. Yorgun Droid Oteli. Yorgun droidler. Bırak ya, boş ver ya. Bırak gitsin ya.
I hate doing this.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Apartman dairesine akvaryum koyuyormuşum. İşi de tamamladık. Güzel. Santral yine arıyor. Şimdi şeyde de yanlış oldu.
Are you there?
Bakın bir şey oldu.
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC.
Ya.
Get on with it.
Gönder abi, gönder.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Gönder ya babacım, gönder. Milletle konuşmaktan şey yapamıyoruz ya, hani bu videoda da ben hiç konuşmuyordum. Ya bir bakıma sizin açınızdan da iyi olmuştur, bir parça izlemişsinizdir konuşmaları, şeyleri. Türkçe'de olduğu için rahatlıkla takip edilebiliyor. Kaledon'a gidelim. Yükümüzü alalım. Oyun iyi hoş da tekrar söylüyorum. Bunda galiba söylemeye devam edeceğim. Ciddi bir müzik eksikliği var yani, çünkü zaten sürekli böyle bir konuşma dinliyoruz. O onu diyor diyalogları havada uçuşuyor falan filan. Bir de bir yerden bir yere git, bir yerden bir yere git derken mutlaka yani canınız sıkılır. Bu da gayet normal. Delta kapısı. Şu ablaya da dergili kart da bulamadık. Canım da sıkkın zaten o sebeple. Hı. Tamam. Tamam. Şöyle başları bir yere şey yapabilirsek. Güzel. Güzel. Yanlış yere mi koyduk ya? Allah Allah. Orası neresi ki acaba gösterdiğin yer? Bir dakika şunu bir bineyim tekrar. Nav yük noktasından yükünü al. Peki bir şey diyeceğim. Daha fazla şey yapamıyoruz. Gidemiyoruz. Yukarıdayım. Allah. Yukarıdaymış. İşte bunlarla uğraştırmasaydınız keşke bizi ya. Buraya da bir park mark bir şeyler olaydı da. Şimdi yukarılara çıkmamız lazım. Şurada bir tane kart var galiba, onu alalım. Bir şekilde o ablanın işini de hallediyoruz. Bakalım bu bizi nereye götürecek. Şurada ne var? Hafıza çipi. Bu hafıza çiplerinden falan da bayağı bulduk. Senden alacağım ben görevi de. Şurada bir şey gördüm. Görmüşken toplayalım ya.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to...
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be... Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
Nasıl tahdit ediyor?
I guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Nasıl tehdit ediyor? Nasıl tehdit ediyor?
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
Vay be, aşka bak be.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either.
Adam.
With hyper-gentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Navalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza.
Ya ne
We're
pis
almost at our
adamlarsınız siz
destination.
ya.
Splendid.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very first CORA models.
Wait,
CORA
what does
mı?
that mean? Why do you mention CORA?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler? It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the Marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Sürekli bir laf çıkıyor ondan
Thank you
sonra
for
no
getting us
offense
to
diyor.
our destination. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo. Our painting made it here safely too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Evet, bu işi de bitirdik. Gene bol bol muhabbet dinledik. Açıkçası şimdi bir görev daha. Yok, Hovan'a geri dön diyor. Peki. Ben şimdi Hovan'a geri döneceğim. Ama Hovan'a geri dönmeden bu videoyu burada bitirelim. Bir sonraki videoda kaldığımız yerden devam ediyor oluruz. Bugün çok şey yaptık. Bu bölümde daha doğrusu çok diyalog dinledik. Çok olayları şey yaptık. Bakalım CORA hakkında bir şeyler çözüyor gibiyiz. Ne olacak bakalım. Dediğim gibi gene yorumlarda oyun hakkındaki düşüncelerinizi, video hakkındaki düşüncelerinizi iletebilirsiniz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler.